I had the opportunity to sit down with the science department during one of their mini poker games to talk about why they did the Tough Mudder.
Okay, so what we start off with is why did you decide to do the Tough Mudder?
Because we're stupid. Pat made me do it.
Originally, it was your idea, wasn't it?
No,
You said
I didn't find it.
I thought you were the one.
Gilbert found it. Gilbert.
And you sent the email that said, "I'm just saying, are you tough enough?"
Pretty much.
And so, where did it go from there? Yeah.
We're stupid. Yeah.
So essentially, just stupid.
So we'll go.
Why did you decide to do the Tough Mudder?
More good ones.
Challenge?
It wasn't because of anybody else around here. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure?
You are the oldest of us.
What did you say, Pat? Sam's in.
Sam's
If
doing
he
it.
can do it,
Someone can carry me. Dan Horn can carry me.
Okay. Now, other people, what do you think of the science department doing this race?
Here, I'm
Bibbs, what do you think of the science department basically doing this whole race?
Making their own concoctions up there in the science lab there.
You think they're all crazy?
I know they are.
Well, you did a similar race, did you not?
Warrior Dash.
Yeah.
7 miles left.
Busy.
7 miles is a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Especially, how old are you, Pat?
43.
I had the opportunity to interview math teacher Jeff Boyer about the science department and their involvement in the Tough Mudder and why he thought they did the Tough Mudder together.
School year, but it sounds like a pretty intense race. People that participate should be ready for lots of pain.
Okay. Why do you think the science department decided to do this race together as opposed to just like one person like Mike McHale or Dan Horn?
Well, the science department is just a tightly knit group. I don't know if I really see those guys apart throughout much of the day. I mean, they're up in their own little world up there upstairs and eat lunch together, and they don't do a whole lot apart.
Okay.
It kind of worries me.
Do you think they're doing it for a challenge, or do you think it's something else?
I think it just gives them something to talk about next school year, brag about, and Mr. Dan Horn, for him it's just checking to see if he's still in halfway decent shape compared to what he was in wrestling. And McHale's getting old, so he wants to make sure that he is still young enough to participate in something like this. Egan, I don't know. Maybe he likes the swimming part of it. Howard, I don't know if he's going to make it.
So it's partially a physical challenge, partially camaraderie?
I think it's a little bit of both, yes.
Okay.
The science department and Boyer have a point when it comes to camaraderie and group work. According to an article by Lisa Belkin of the New York Times, the workplace bonding beyond guy stuff, relationships are what make the office palatable, what gives it depth and flavor, what makes you want to show up every day. And according to her, a Gallup survey has found that employees are much more likely to stay in a job if they have a best friend at work. Now, in the science department, if they're all best friends, well, they're all going to stay at work, and it makes the whole entire experience better.